What is going on, guys? Welcome to Po Boys AD again, and here is the Cyrusher Ranger. This thing is an absolute unit of an e-bike, and it doesn't have a battery in it right now. Let's go ahead and throw one in real quick, and let's go ahead and start riding this thing.
So I wanted to say out of the box, the first impressions of this thing are amazing. The green color that is included with it is very beautiful and really pops in the sunlight, as well as even in the dark, it shows really well too. The forks are beefy and they're really built well, so you're not going to have any problems there. Tires, really good, as well as grippy off-road. Suspension, super smooth, and if you're a big rider, this is the bike for you. Let me just tell you, this is freaking it.
All right, let's see what this thing's all about. First, let's turn it on and put it on pedal assist number the most. And let's go ahead and test it. Oh damn, it really picks up some speed with pedal assist. Okay, so let's start this thing off. Holy cow, this thing's a freaking unit. So you can pedal this thing straight up to 30 miles an hour, no problem. That's quite wild. I will admit, 30 miles an hour is no slouch. It's faster than the speed limit on this road. All right, let's test it out. First item of business, let's go ahead and take this thing through the trail. See how she does. I want to say this thing under throttle will get you to 20 miles an hour off the bat, because people probably want to know that. Under throttle or under pedaling assist, it'll go so much faster. Damn. This thing really does have some speed to it. Dang, so you saw it here first. This thing, whenever you're pedaling just like a regular bicycle, really is a freaking beast. They did not lie on the website description. This thing really does have a lot of power. I mean, look at me, I'm powering through at 25 miles an hour through grass, mind you, on top of, it's windy going this direction. I got a front wind. I got a headwind. So like, being able to do this pretty solid off-road. The bike is beastly. The frame is built very solid, I will say. I'm gonna stop and show you what the frame's built like. As you could tell, there's some really beefy suspension stuff in there. The frame sits inside of the shock right there for your adjustments, and it's a very high quality shock, and then you put your air in there just like so. Front one's not an air shock, but it's also, you can adjust the preload and compression right here, but the rear one's air, so that way you can adjust it for your rider height. But that requires a different tool you have to get on Amazon, but it's like 20 bucks, but it's also worth mentioning that it has. This bike also has an integrated fender that's pretty thick, so it's never gonna bend. So I kind of like that fact that that's gonna do that, because it's also gonna keep that piece sturdy as well. Cyrusher Ranger is a freaking beast. This is one of the highest quality bikes that I think I reviewed, and I would say this is probably my favorite of all of them. The Noriko ones are pieces of art. This one I will take anywhere and do anything with. So I will give this to the Cyrusher Ranger until anyone has a better bike. The Prime, the Epic, and the Revenant are their own pieces of art. If you wanted to buy a bike just for having, Cyrusher Ranger, guys. This is the one I really freaking love. The price reflects it, but at the same time, for what you get, this is an amazing freaking bike. And if you're a bigger rider, if you're a more aggressive rider, and you want to do some aggressive riding, this is what you need. Oh my gosh, this thing's crazy. I'm just gonna intentionally case some jumps so that way you can see what the suspension's like. See that? Freaking ride's so smooth. I mean, that's some of the more aggressive riding that you can do to this thing. And I mean, it just handles everything like a champ. Those suspension parts being beefed up really does help because you can feel it in the bike. The bike doesn't want to swing side to side. I will say that some things that I've noticed on other bikes is that you can feel the sway inside of the frame itself from the beginning. And it really does make it hard to know what's happening. How's it going? This section sucks, especially with these big tires. Whew. So this bike, as you can tell, the power band delivers a little bit different. You can't get power directly off the line like you could on the orange bike, but it's a lot beefier than that bike. So just what it's able to go through is so much more. It's quite wild. Thank you very much. But it's still fun either way though. Oh my gosh. Whew, smooth just like that. As you can tell, this bike is a lot more to handle on a track made for 20-inch tires. Mind you, I need to let you guys know this track is not designed for these bikes. These bikes were not designed to go on this track. These are 20-inch tracks, 26-inch bikes. So the reason why the bike's not flowing well is because the track genuinely is not sized for the wheelbase and tire size of this bike, which makes it a lot harder to drive essentially. It's kind of wild. But I think that is going to be it for this ride. This is one of the more capable mountain bikes. I wouldn't take this thing out on a BMX track, but at the same time, like, who takes electric mountain bikes built for downhill on a BMX track that's sized for small 20-inch tires? So honestly, I'd say this thing's a freaking win, guys. Go ahead and freaking pick yourself up one. Have a good one. Remember to freaking send it. So without further ado, thank you guys very much for watching this video. I'm gonna use a link in the description below if you want a discount on this Cyrusher Ranger right here. And thank you very much for watching, guys. This thing's freaking sick. And stay tuned for more. Adios. Adios.